So, I wasn't going to do this video, but you've led me to do it just to shut you all down. Not all of you, of course, but shut you all down about the trolls. You guys, this is your last warning. This is the last video I'm going to be doing. Because I'm going to basically mic drop the whole lot of you now. Because you won't have a leg to stand on. If you've watched 8 Mile, the Eminem film, then obviously you know at the end he basically destroys them all. He basically just says everything that they're going to say in their rap, and that's what I'm going to do today. So you haven't got no comeback, whatever you say. And if you do, things will happen to you, trust me. Well, I'll tell you a bit more about it later on in the video. So today's video, it's just basically calling out all you trolls and putting an end to it. So many of you just going on and on about the videos recently, and it feels like you're trying to stick up for the fake sellers, the people who are basically wrecking reselling for people who do clothing. And that's the main reason I did it. It's not because of the fakes. You know, if they want to make money doing that, then fair enough. But they will get arrested one day. You know, it's counterfeit goods. It's against the law. You know, the car boots could get shut down. It's against the law. But if you want to carry on sticking up for fake people, even though you follow these other people on YouTube who do mainly clothing, well, they're in competition with them. People are selling all the fake stuff doesn't affect me one bit, because I don't do clothing, do I? Except for the odd little bit here and there. So yeah, doesn't bother me, does it? You're just sticking up for people selling counterfeit goods, thinking it's okay because they can't afford the real thing. Well, today I'm going to show you why fake stuff isn't even worth buying. And yes, I'm going to talk about me and my Liverpool top, what I bought in Tenerife, because you're all going on about that as well. So stay tuned, get the popcorn ready, because if you are one of my follow subscribers, one of the original G's, you know, and I know, that these trolls are just a bunch of idiots, and you're going to see me absolutely destroy them. So what we are going to do, we're going to break it down very simply for these people, because they don't seem to get the grasp of what my videos are about. Don't know if they're a bit like insecure, the need to do trolling because it makes them feel better because their life is so bad. Maybe they're rubbish at their own job, or they are just one of the groupies from the people I don't get on with, I don't like, and they feel like they need to do something to make them look cool to them. I don't know why. We don't know why. They're just weird, aren't they? So what we're going to do is going to break down from the start all the way down to the last couple of videos, because there is a lot of new subscribers. They're probably thinking, what? You know, these new subscribers are probably like, what is this person doing? Then, shall we follow him or not? Don't listen to these trolls, because they are just trying to destroy people because they've got nothing better to do. Right? I'm here to help anybody who's in reselling. Also show you my journey, the good, the highs, the lows. I make mistakes, but I show them. Right? I show them. Not many people show their mistakes, and I'm showing that because reselling is like that. You have your good days, you have your bad days. You pick up things you shouldn't do, and then sometimes you pick up things that you don't even know they're good, and they are amazing. So I'll show you everything. So I'm going to break down from where it all began all the way till now. And obviously I've been reselling now for 2 years, but I've been doing this sort of thing for ages. I have dabbled in selling stuff. I have done that years and years ago, buying stuff from auctions and then selling on with my dad. Done retail for like almost 5 years it was, I think. So I know the markets of what sort of things sell better than others, the latest trends, so on and so on. And that's my reselling background. started doing YouTube with fitness, then I moved on to reselling, obviously, because I'm doing that, and I think it just seems to be more interesting to do. Didn't know much for about 5-6 months, so I decided to go to one of these reselling summits, which was the first one, to see if I could learn anything. Didn't really learn that much from the actual event itself, but it was nice to meet new people, telling me their stories, learning things off them. And I learned a little bit, but not really that much that I didn't know already. But I met some people who I admired, like Selling Dan when he was doing it. Now he doesn't. Talking to him, obviously met a few other people as well, and it was a good event. Nothing wrong with it. And I didn't know anybody because I was a newbie. I didn't know nothing about anybody. I thought everybody was nice. As we know, they're not. And yeah, we all fell out. Well, not we all fell out. I fell out with some people because the way they are, they're just two-faced fakes, right? Not going to mention any names. You should know them all. Plenty of videos about that, so go and find them. They're in my archive of videos, you know. So yeah, if you want to go and see them, go and see them. But since then, my business has been growing from strength to strength. Obviously, YouTube has been as well, and really appreciate everybody who followed me. And yeah, we are going places now, and it feels good. But as we know, with the internet, there's always going to be a troll. And I don't mind the trolls that are just annoying. You know, the ones that just put some stupid comment, like they'll just put like one word, you know, and they're not even remotely interested in reselling. It's these people who are groupies with other YouTubers, trying to put me down, trying to destroy my YouTube channel or my business. And it needs to stop, because if you don't like somebody or you're not interested in that thing they're doing or anything, no matter what it is, you just don't watch them. You don't go and bait them, trying to just annoy them all the time, because in the end of the day, what you're saying about that person, you're actually doing it yourself. So why bother? You're not getting anything out of it, and it's not actually working. As you can see, my subscribers are not going down, they're going up all the time. My views are going up, you know, everything. Some things don't work out. That's YouTube, you know, some videos are not as good as others, and that's what happens. So today I'm going to be going through some of the points in some of the comments. I'm not going to put your comments up so you get your 5 minute of fame and whatever it is. This is your, 15 minutes of fame or whatever, how long this video is. But after this, if I hear any bad, negative stuff, you will be either blocked, or I might just annoy you even more and hide your comments, because that's what I can do. I can hide people's comments. I can hide you off my channel, which means you can still watch my videos. I can still raking the money from you. You can actually comment, but no one will see it. The only person who will see it is you. I can't even see it. So I might just do that, and you won't even know if you are blocked or not, because you can still watch my videos. So I might just do that to you. I'm going to go from the video first of yesterday. And obviously I did one about e-boots as well. I didn't have as much flack on that one, but they were saying, why don't you just go up to them and tell them? The reason I didn't go up to them and tell them, because what would happen? Nothing. They don't care. They obviously know. They walk around. They're not stupid. They know there is loads of people selling fake stuff, and that's where they make the money from. If it wasn't for the traders coming in, which I haven't got a problem with traders as long as they're trading stuff that's decent but cheap, you know, like brands. I think the people that sell like food, you know, like biscuits for half the prices of what retail, you know, supermarkets that do, that's brilliant, because food is expensive and it's real. But people that sell fake stuff should not be allowed, because people have said, oh, it's not damaging the companies, Nike and that, they overprice and all that. These people are hypocrites as well. Like apparently I am, because I bought a fake shirt from Tenerife, but we'll go into that one in a minute. These people are hypocrites because they're typing on their really expensive phone, because I guarantee they've got an iPhone or Samsung or something like that, because they're the two major phone companies. And yeah, you're doing it, typing it on a really expensive phone, which are really overpriced. You're paying a massive contract out for it, and you're saying stuff like that. Why don't you just go and buy a 1990s Nokia 3310 or whatever it is, or one of the cheap brands that are rubbish? Why don't you do that then? No, you don't, because you want to get a good quality phone. And that's why they make lots of money, because people want decent stuff. Yes, people want decent stuff but can't afford it. But that means they go and buy fake stuff. I've never heard of that before. People who really want to buy expensive stuff and can't afford it, but actually buy the real stuff. There was a lot of poor areas in the UK, and have you seen some of the clothes they wear? They wear all designer stuff. Doesn't matter how they get it. It might be nicked. It might be on credit. You know, catalogs do credit, don't they? So, and all that. But they wear the real stuff. If you want street cred, especially around these areas, you wearing fakes, you're just gonna get picked on like anything. So they want to wear the best legitimate stuff. You see it all over YouTube, all these young'uns dressing up. How much are your threads? Oh, I've got this, I got this, I got this. You know, all wearing 100% legit Nikes and all that lot, because it gives them street clout on the streets. You know, if you've got the brand new pair, limited edition Nikes or whatever, you are the top dog, basically. That's what they say. So they don't do fakes. The only people who buy fakes are people who are looking for something which is expensive, but they obviously want to buy a fake one, thinking it's an easier way, a better option. Thinking, no one's going to know, because I've got a Ralph Lauren top on, and yeah, it's brilliant. Look at the quality of it. The thing is, the quality of these fakes are not good at all. I'm going to show you now. Remember, I bought a Liverpool top, and I bought they can't call them Liverpool tops because it's not a real one, and a Chicago Bulls one for my son, because he wanted one. I wasn't going to buy anything, but he wanted a Chicago Bulls one. I went, you know what, let's go. He's a kid, you know, if it gets ripped and all that lot, then yeah, I'm not bothered. And it was there, so I thought, well, it was on about 20 quid or whatever it is, I'll buy it. So it's for him. I needed some shorts, and I needed another top because I didn't take enough tops. So I didn't know where there was normal clothing places, and it seemed like when you go around Tenerife, most of the stuff are fakes. Even the shops are fakes. You do have designer ones in Tenerife, but I'm not spending like a lot of money on a top that I not really care about. You know, I just wanted something to knock around in, also play football in, because I play football a lot, and I have really expensive Liverpool tops, and every time I go out playing in it, I'm worried that somebody's going to pull on it, rip it, and then that's 100 and something quid, because mine cost like £110 to buy from the Liverpool shop, because I had this name on and everything like that. So I thought, oh no, let's see what there is, and I saw the new Liverpool top. I bought it. I thought, oh yeah, it looks all right. I knew it doesn't feel like absolutely nothing like a real top. I saw the back bit on it, and I knew, well, that's not dodgy, but on the face of it, it looks okay. And if it rips or anything when I'm playing football, I don't care, right? Then I thought I need some shorts. So I saw these shorts, and I thought, wow, they're pretty nice looking. You know, I like the design, and they had Hugo Boss down the side of it. I thought, well, they're nice shorts. I need some shorts. I'm gonna buy them. There was like €6 or something like that, or £6. And I thought I'd buy them because that's how much you'd pay for some Primark ones, wouldn't it? And that's what they are. it basically is Primark, but not as good quality. Because if you notice on these shorts, there's no Hugo Boss. It had Hugo Boss. I don't even know where it is now. It's that bad. Yeah, I don't know where it is. There is no Hugo Boss down the side. Literally, the stickers, because it literally felt like a sticker, went in the swimming pool. And I did a video about it, I think, while I was on holiday. And yeah, they all fell off. I think one S was on there and it looked stupid, so I just peeled it off. And yeah, literally straight away. Meaning, when you have fake stuff, it disintegrates. Also, pocket, the zip part, which I wanted some with zips on. Also, yeah, falling apart. And also, the actual, it's got getting little white, you can't really see it, but it's like little white dots all over it. It's where the colouring of the actual material is starting to go on it. So if I'd have bought these just for that name, knowing they're fake, and other people will know they're fake anyway, or buying a pair of these similar ones in Primark, the Primark ones would actually last longer than these. Remember, I only wore these for about 2 or 3 days and they're falling apart. Right? I haven't worn them since because I'm back in England and, you know, we never have so sun. So, quality, rubbish. Also sizing. I'm a large and they are absolutely tight on me, literally tight on me. So with fakes, also sizing is all out. So when it comes to that, why buy fakes? And when I saw them fakes and they're charging like 16 quid for some fakes, I thought, well, yeah, why are you charging that much? It's fake, right? I moan about charity shops trying to sell Primark for £4.50 because it's only worth about that brand new. So why should this person who basically is selling something that is not even Primark quality for £16? You're selling it for £16 because obviously it's a lot cheaper than a real one. Because if it was a real one, you wouldn't be selling for £16. You'll be selling that for at least, I don't know how much they are worth, but a lot more than £16. But to make out like I don't know, and then try and sell it to me even more, you're just a crook. You are just a crook. What is the point? And I'm not saying that we have all not done it, because personally I didn't know. You know, we've all done it. Other YouTubers, the ones you think are the OGs who do whatnots and all this lot, they have sold fakes too. I have got a subscriber who said she bought something from one of them and it was fake, but they didn't know and they gave her a refund. So we do that. You know, we can't know everything. And if some things look really good, then, or you're not really knowledgeable on that make, how are we supposed to know? The only thing we can do is if the customer says it's fake, we can say, oh, I really didn't know, sorry, and give them the money back. And that's it. And then do not ever buy that company again, you know, because you know you don't really know that much about it. And that's what I did. So when it comes to fakes, it's not just because of the fake part of it. It's about all like destroying what I do. So for me, like I said, it doesn't really affect me because I don't do clothing that much. But for all these other people who do clothing and that's it, you'll see this week I'm going to go to a person who deals with vintage, you know, second-hand clothing and sells it in by the bulk load, and I'm going to buy some. It will affect people like him. If you have got competition from other resellers, that's hard enough as it is. But if you're competing against people selling design stuff, making out it's real, and then people just wanting something like that, you're going to destroy their career as well. What they have been doing for years and years and years. You might have a designer top exactly the same as that, but real, but want it for more. The person's going to go and buy the cheaper version, thinking, yeah, I'll have that one. But we all know if it's too good to be true, it usually isn't. So, yeah, what's the point in buying something fake because it's never going to last like a real one. You know, the quality is nowhere near as good, and also as resellers, you're sort of like protecting these sellers who are obviously breaking the law, and you think that they're not actually doing anything wrong. And you're possibly watching my channel, and you probably watch others, and you're sticking up for fake resellers and not supporting people who do the real stuff. Can't say anything more about it. The other thing I've got in comments is, oh, you only do this because it's a woman, blah, blah, blah. You wouldn't have done it with it if it's a man. But so now I'm going to absolutely wipe the floor with you, and you're not going to be able to come back from this. I'm going to show you 2 clips of me telling them that this is fake, and guess what? They're both men.
Neil. Size 5.5.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if they're real, mate.
Yeah, missing this one. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because I got these, but my lad wants them. See, so. Nah, they're not real. They're not real.
Nice. Those limited edition ones.
Yeah, mate. I would have it, but it's not real. It's not real. The way you can tell is they don't have stitching. It's printed. It's all printed.
So there's 2 types though. There's a swingman, and then
Yeah.
because that's a swingman. I'm 90% sure.
Yes, the swingman.
Which is not printed because I went and bought them in America. So
Oh.
because I've got this one as well, which I bought from the NBA store. It definitely comes like that. It's like the match official jerseys rather than the printed ones.
Plus it's got no labels inside, which.
That one I got from the NBA store again. It's not printed. It's exactly the same as that.
So as you saw there was no woman in sight. They were both men, right? Different areas. Apparently one of them is seen my video, and he might watch it and go, oh yeah, they're not fake. They were fake. The reason being, I knew they were fake because I've got a pair of them, exact ones, or very, very similar. The stitching was all wonky. It was completely fake. You could bend them like a banana. Literally, you can't do that with Nikes. The basketball top, which was on Wednesday, I could have put it as my thumbnail and everything, and then you would have all gone rah, 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 rah. But because I didn't really mention it in the video that much, no one really commented about it. And that's the thing about me and YouTube. I know how YouTube works. To get people coming to my channel, or to get people who don't follow me, you have to put a thumbnail out there to get them. You can say it's clickbait, you can say it's not. But what I put on my thumbnail, it is actually happening in the video. Clickbait is when you don't do anything about what your title or your picture is suggesting you're doing, right? And I've had that a few times. I've almost knocked out somebody. Apparently, I didn't knock him out because I'm a wimp. I'm this, I'm that, right? I put almost in big, massive capitals in the title, meaning I didn't knock the person out. But all you crave attention freaks, yes, because you are freaks, apparently only clicked onto my video to see a fight. That's it. You haven't came on because you want to see the content. You came on because, oh, there's going to be a fight. So what's that say about you? And also, if I did do something, I could have got in trouble. Why would I lose? I don't know. Why would I potentially get arrested over somebody saying something? I said something back. Yeah, he shut his mouth then, and I walked away. I gave him that chance. Yeah, I think you should always give people chances, and if they carry on, then do something about it. So, end of. You saw the 2 people that I told them was fakes. They were men. So, have I got a mic? No, I haven't, but that's my invisible mic. You can all shut up now. Next is me ripping off the granny. The granny apparently who got done over by me because I paid 40 quid for a load of figures. No, I didn't, because it wasn't not being ripped off at all. She wanted the price, I wanted another price. We met in the middle, right? I could have left it. She could have left it. End of. When you are a reseller, you do haggling. It doesn't matter who they are. You're not there about the person. You're there about the item. So if you see something you want, you're going to buy it, whether you like it or not. But you always try and haggle. Because in the end of the day, you need to make as much money as possible. And also you're taking a risk. It could be not working. There could be bits missing. We don't know. And this was the point with this. I looked at it very quickly and I thought, right, if they're worth about £5 each, I've had some from before and they're worth about £5 each, but they really are slow sellers. So I looked at them and think, oh, if I could sell each one of them for £5, I could make around £500. But I didn't check them, did I? So when I came back home, I checked them all. Some bits was missing, which is a massive, massive part of figures. And yeah, there wasn't as worth as much as I thought there was. And then some was broken. Some of the knights wasn't matching the horses, so I couldn't have them. So my £500 estimate at that time was nowhere near. I thought I could still make around £200 if I sold them all. And all I have sold out of them is the horses and knights, which actually go together, which are complete. So I've probably made about 20-30 quid profit so far. And the other ones I'm putting in bundles, which, you know, as a bundle, you don't make much at all. So when people say I ripped her off, I don't really think I ripped her off because I didn't make £500. But me, knowing how YouTube works, I put a big, massive £500 thing on my screen. You all came over and yeah, you saw an old woman, you put one thing to that thing, go, oh, well, you should have offered more if you knew you was going to get that. That's not reselling. That's not business, right? The thing you're watching off now doesn't cost £1,000 to make, but they're not going to sell it to you for, what, 10 quid or whatever, how much a mobile phone costs. I ain't got a clue. The whole point of making money, whole point of being a business person is to make as much money as possible. And if you don't like it, then you shouldn't even be watching videos like this. You shouldn't even be like remotely even in reselling, because the whole point in reselling is trying to get stuff for cheap to sell it on for as much as you can. So now I've destroyed you all on that. You'll probably all come back with something. But remember, I will hide you if you keep on doing it. So it's up to you. You can either watch my channel and just put decent comments in, or just do one. Go somewhere else. You know, go and find somebody else to prey on, because it's not going to happen with my channel anymore. I just want decent people, positivity, and all that. I don't want people just gunning for me because you got nothing better to do with yourself, thinking it can work. You would say it. You all say it over there. You always go, oh, you wouldn't do this, you wouldn't do that. Like I say, you're doing it the same. You type in a comment, but you wouldn't never say it to my face. You know where I go around car boots. You know where I am. Say it to my face, because I guarantee you would not. Next thing is, apparently I'm not this nice person. I'm horrible and all this lot. But every video, pretty much every video, I'm having a laugh with somebody. I'm meeting a subscriber, talking to them, right? But does any of you comment about that? No, of course you don't, because you're trolls. You want to try and nick and pick at everything, which is like sort of can be negative. You're just pathetic, and it's just it doesn't bother me. You might think, oh, it is bothering because you're doing a video. No, I'm doing a video because I know you're all going to watch, and I'm giving you your final warning. This is your warning. End of. I'm done. I'm done with it, right? Because I don't want to keep on making videos or doing these sort of videos to shut you up, because you don't seem to get into your thick head that it doesn't work, right? So yeah, it's totally up to you. So at the end of the day, I'm on here putting stuff out, which is either me doing good for myself or making mistakes, and no, not many other people do that, right? And you don't realize that me doing certain stuff, I don't have to show you anything. I could just show you all the good, you know, and show you everything. The reason I do it is because I'm trying to help people not do the mistakes I do. Sometimes I do the mistakes on purpose to show you as well. It's not because I didn't know it was that or that. Like, I bought the Liverpool top for a video as well. Remember, at Tenerife, I was doing videos. So I bought that only, yeah, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I did it because I wanted to buy it for the video. The video was all about all these fakes or something like that. So I bought it, you know, for the video. Plus, like I said in earlier, I bought it for a reason. But when it comes to people just carrying on and just get to the stage where you just need to like give it a rest now, because it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. Okay? You had a go. Well done. Putting some effort in. But now I've finished it. You've been told what's going to happen. So you want to comment down and say something, you know what will happen. Okay? And then the only other way I'm ever going to see one of these comments is if you do it to my face. And we know that's never going to happen, is it? But in the end of the day, I'm here just to try to help people. I've got more loyal, decent subscribers than, what, a handful of idiots trying to put people down. I've seen it on other people's things, you know, and it might not be you guys, it might be some other trolls. And that's what you get when you do social media. You're always going to get trolls. And you can do many things about it. You can ignore them, argue with them, and I've done both. So this is the next step, and I'm just going to block you, hide your channel, so you can't do anything. Yesterday, I reported 2 people because it was just way out of hand what they said. When it comes to stuff like personal, family-wise, mentioning my family, it shouldn't be. You would, if you saw me, you would be knocked out. Literally, I would floor you. So when it comes to that, yeah, it's not on. So, like I said, this is your final chance. You won't get any more. I won't even mention it. I won't even mention none of this in another video. And yeah, the fake stuff, I could do a video every single time I go out about fake stuff, but I never have done really. I've mentioned it in some videos, but I've never done a video really. I don't think. I might have done one last year sometime, I think. I don't know. But I don't do many videos about fakes, and you got to remember, I'm around about 4 or 5 car boots every week, and I ignore them. I did it for a reason, because it was just driving me mad the whole day. I was just seeing lots of fakes from everywhere. It was just meant to be me doing videos about it. And I won't be doing another fake video because I don't need to. I've put my word out about it. So now you can either learn from it or not. Okay? Because some people don't. You see messages saying, oh, I'm a new reseller. How do you know a fake from a real one? Yeah? It's very simple. Some of the quality you might not know, right? But when you have Hugo Boss and it comes with a little label like that, right? No. Hugo Boss do not have dodgy, you know, craftsmanship like this. You know what I mean? And also their stuff doesn't fall off without even being washed. It was in a swimming pool. So yeah, if you don't know, just leave it. That's what I would say. And people said that in the comments. That's why they keep clear of clothing, because it's just too much hassle. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to do the what's sold tomorrow, because that was meant to be today, but obviously this video is today. So yeah, the what's sold one will be tomorrow, or what I sold over the weekend. I actually can't remember. I have had a busy weekend, but yeah, I'm going to go through it. I might be on a live earlier on today, so if you see me online, I'll be talking about this, but Obviously, you'll either know or not because it's already happened. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another video. Goodbye.